Do you have to pay taxes on a Roth IRA? So I love Roths. I'm probably the loudest person that talks about the Roths, the benefits of a Roth, and let's talk about that. So yes, there are some consequences to having to pay tax if you don't play through the actual, what we call the vehicle of using a Roth. So when are withdrawals and contributions like necessary and how do they work? When do penalties apply? And last, let's talk about the do's and don'ts of how to use your Roth IRA. So first, let's jump in. I'm actually going to read some of these details because it is in the statute about having a Roth. So you can start a Roth at any time. I started a Roth for my kids when they were first born and they were employed, and we did all of that. And you can contribute. Back in the day, it was like $4,000 and $5,000. Today, it's $7,000 if you're under 50, $8,000 if you're over 50, and that's 2025 rules. And you just got to pay attention to how much you can contribute because it's been moving almost every year for a while. Contributions are after-tax dollars, so just know going into it. That includes when you're young, that includes when you're old. The withdrawals of a contribution are always tax-free, yet you have a criteria. So the intent of a Roth, or I think any qualified plan, is it is retirement money, right? So you're looking at 59 and a half or older before you actually pull. Just like any other traditional IRA, and a lot of them, they'll have, the minimum required distributions at 70, that you got to start pulling and like taking some distributions. You just can't continue to grow it. So very similar, growth is tax-free after 59 and a half, and you've met the 5-year minimum rule, meaning from the first time you put money in that you haven't actually done any withdrawals. So my intent always is to let this thing go and grow as long as it can grow until such time I actually need the money. And don't need that for a while, so I'm going to continue to grow it and continue to contribute to it, even in my young little years. To avoid penalties and surprise taxes, early withdrawals of growth trigger taxes and penalties. So again, and especially in that 5-year period, you cannot pull, or you're going to have to pay some taxes and penalties on that pull. The other thing I just want to speak to, those of you who have traditional 401ks, you can move your 401k to a 401k Roth. You've got to pay tax. So again, this is a tax strategist that should be advising you on what is that actually number. Do you have the cash to pay the tax? And is that really a wise thing? And because it isn't to me, that makes no sense to do that. Don't disrupt that vehicle. Leave it, let it grow and let it compound. Go make new money if you need some cash. If you need to go buy something else, go make some more money. Figure out how to create more cash in your life, and that solves a lot of problems for many of you. Rolling over the funds incorrectly can create unexpected tax events, meaning I've seen this done with many clients. They don't realize it's with a custodian. So usually there's a self-directed or a directed IRA fund that actually holds as a custodian, your funds. So if you want to move from, say, one company to the other company, don't ever take the check. Sometimes the actual institute will send you a check in your name. You should never have any custodianship of it, I don't think. I mean, there are some people that have very specific processes on how to do that. Personally, don't like them. I prefer you stay away from it until such time that you want to do the withdrawal and do it that way. The other thing you want to do is it's not a park and pray or set it and forget it. You want to start monitoring the growth, at least look at it quarterly, if not monthly. What's the growth? What are you looking at? And look at the assets inside of there. Like I bought inside of my Roth Bitcoin, stocks that I know would have some nice appreciation, nice growth to it, where you can sell off, buy back in low and go again. So you're actually working on growing it. A lot of our clients do a lot of real estate notes. I've done real estate notes, what's called participating promissory notes and participating profits inside of it. There's a lot of things, and the self-directed company that we use has about 52 different asset classes that you can buy into. So again, this is do your homework. Get your money rules. So again, those of you who don't have money rules yet, go read my Wealth Cycle book. So the Wealth Cycle book, I'm going to give you the first 3 chapters. Again, it's in the show notes. Go grab the first 3 chapters. If you like it, go over to Amazon, go buy it, or you can go to our Shopify store and grab it. But you got to learn this stuff. So before I go to the do's and don'ts on your Roth IRA and whether you're going to ever pay tax or not, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that notification button. I want you here 5 days a week. Be here with your family, share it with 10 friends. And more importantly, if you want to binge watch, because this, your weekend's coming up and you want 25 hours of stuff to do, we're going to give you a $750 credit towards new tuition because you did it. So make sure that you follow the link below so you actually do the binge watching in a way that we can track you actually did watch 25. And if I'm you, I would go share this with tons and tons of other people. Many of you, you're like the 5 people next to you and you all have opinions, not expert advice. And expert expert insights and expert experience. So share with a lot of people so you all get in this conversation about money. And all of you should have a Roth. Those of you that don't qualify for a Roth because you make too much money as an employee, your kids can still have one. And there's just a lot of ways to have strategy around this and put it as another vehicle in your wealth building plan. So do get one, I think, for every family member that can qualify for one. Use it properly and continue to contribute to it. And I would do your best, if you can, to not miss a year in full contribution. Some of you you're not making enough. So again, go make more money to do a full $7,000 or $8,000 contribution to your Roth and make sure that it's always moving along and growing. Also do's. Do explore some of the other options that you can invest in. Like you could buy gold, you could buy silver, you could buy cattle, you could buy horses. I've had people buy the most interesting asset classes, antique classic cars that have like grown. They buy them at 40, 50,000, put some money back into them, remodel them, they're 100,000, owned inside the Roth. It's interesting what we've seen people do inside of a Roth IRA. How it's all documented. You got to have a really, really good custodian company to manage and hold your Roth. What you don't want to do is just put it in casually because you know you're going to have to pull it right back out. So it's not a casual vehicle like that. If you're going to do that, use a stock account where you can pull money in and out without any fees and penalties. So again, don't treat your Roth like a savings account. It's not. It's a very strategic vehicle that you could use as one of the components to growing wealth. So if you have any questions, go to askloral.com, ASKLORAL. If you want to talk to one of our team members, ask a strategy session, a gap analysis. You say, where do I get a gap analysis? I'm also going to give you the whole book. I want you to consume it, read it, and come to my Millionaire Intensive. We do it once a month. The next one is September 18th, 2025. And if you've already been, come again. It's about repetition and putting this learning deeply into your DNA so you actually activate it. It's not just a good idea. It's something that you do every day. We'll be back tomorrow with a lot more content on The Millionaire Maker.